right now is utterly ridiculous, and it should light a fire just under every single American because they are gaslighting you. They are all gaslighting you at once, and they just hope you don't care enough. They hope that they could distract you with the trans volleyball player on San Jose State or this issue or that issue and not look at your 401ks.
It was trans billboards today, Jordy. Trans billiards, and I think it was a billiards game from like 2 years ago. That's what they were running with on Fox today.
The Republicans in Congress have absolutely zero backbone. And this is going to go down as just one of the biggest stains on the Republican Party forever. As long as there's a country, everyone's going to remember where these Republicans stood at this moment in time. When the stock market's crashing, when businesses are terrified, everyone will remember where these Republicans stood. And it's going to make a difference. And you know what's so infuriating, too? We just actually have to ask the question. Donald Trump's cognitive ability, can you even call it a cognitive ability? He's not all there. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic or just, for the clicks and the likes. It's very obvious by his speech and what he cares to put out in public that he's not being a very serious person right now. And the only thing that I can conclude is that he is simply just not all there. He wants to talk about his golf game. He wants to talk about going to these golf tournaments and that he competes. He's not Jack Nicholson. What are we talking about? We just accept that this guy competes in these like senior golf championships and he hoists the trophy that they give him and they give him every putt. Like, this is some really sick stuff that we're witnessing. This is the guy
Yes,
that
it
has
is.
nuclear code. Okay?
Yep.
And the Republicans in Congress are just covering his ass? Why? Why? We need to ask the questions here because at the end of the day, it's every single American, future Americans, who are going to be paying the price for this ridiculous behavior.
I think Jordy said he's not Jack Nicholson. I think he meant Jack Nicholas. But
I always confuse them, and I'm so thrilled that you pointed me out because everyone picked up on the difference.
Well, Jordy, going back to what Brett said, I would say that whatever it is, it's textbook authoritarian mindset, which is, by the way, Vladimir Putin goes and sits on horses with his shirt off, and he tries to act like he's so strong, and he says that he wins these
Maybe they'll be coming over.
competitions, right? Kim Jong-un is photographed.
Maybe they may be coming over.
Part of the authoritarian playbook, and part of the authoritarian playbook is you make people suffer. You think Putin cares about how people are doing? No, you think Kim Jong-un cares about how
and the whole thing about it, right? If there is or whatever, say a war going on with somebody else, they're tired of our shit, whatever the case may be. But our Army and Air Force, Marines, they have